Hello, welcome to the RP Price Lego Build and Review channel. I have another new set we're going to build. It's a Lego City set. It's set number 60447. It's the Off-Road Mountain Truck. This looks like a fun little build. Fairly low piece count, 221 pieces, and I think this is going to be a fun set. So, I hope you come along with me, and we'll go ahead and build this. And I'll stop at every bag. Here's what we have. 4 bags. That makes up the set. And then we have 2 long stud pieces here that were outside of a bag. And then you have the manual, and you have the sticker sheet, and there's only 5 stickers here, so not too much to do on the stickers, which is good. We don't want too many stickers if we can help it. So here we go. This should be a fun build. Another low-cost set, smaller piece count, but very playable, and this should make a nice playable model for children. And you can also add this to a Lego City or to a any setup. You could even do a separate standalone model if you like with this. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll get on this and move right along, get it done. And I'll stop at every bag, or every 2 bags. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how much of the build progresses as we move along here. And if it looks like we're building up a fairly large section of the set, then we'll stop every bag. If not, we'll do every 2 bags. So, thanks so much for coming along with me. This should be a fun build, and we will be back and check in after 1 or 2 bags. We'll see which one yields the most build, and then we'll be back and give you an updates and let you know what the progress is at that point. So, thanks so much for watching, and thanks for coming along in this build. This should be a fun one. Thanks so much, and we'll be back. Welcome back. We've completed bag 1 on this Lego City set. It's set number 60447, Off-Road Mountain Vehicle, 221 pieces. And we haven't used any stickers yet. Moving on to bag 2. Here's bag 2 laid out. Not too many pieces per bag. It is a smaller set at 221 pieces. And I'm concentrating on these smaller sets to keep the cost down for families that might not have the financial straits to afford a lot of Lego sets for children in their household. And this gives them the ability on these lower cost sets and smaller sets to give their children or a gift or a friend a nice little smaller set and keep the cost down. So that's why we're concentrating on some smaller sets right now. Here's what we have after the first bag. Nice little build up here. Little fixed axles there. And we have the minifigure right here. He's holding the camera. And he's also got a backwoods type map. He's going along a trail. And he's got his maps with him. And he's holding one of them. So there's what we have. Pretty simple so far. Nothing real major going on. But that's where we're at after bag 1. So, we'll move on to bag 2. I'll be back, give you a quick update on that. No issues so far. Everything's coming along very, very nicely. And as you would expect from Lego, the parts quality is excellent, and the fit is great. So, we'll be back after bag 2, and let you see what the progress is at that point. Thanks for coming along with me on this build, and thank you so much for watching. We'll be back. Welcome back. We're through bag 2 on the Lego City Off-Road Mountain Truck. Set number 60447, and we have used some stickers in bag 2, as you can see here. I have 2 more to go. We're going to move on to bag 3, and bag 3 is laid out right here. As you can see, there aren't a ton of parts per bag, so the build is doesn't go a whole lot larger per bag, but it's built up quite a bit on this one. There was your minifigure with his off-road maps and his camera to take some pictures of the beautiful wilderness. Here's what we have. There is the updated car. As you can see, we built in some side panels. Some of those stickers went on there. There's the underside. And then, of course, the top side's built up quite a bit. That's building upward. There's your steering wheel. Assist bar there. Up front, we built in a spindle with a tow hook. You can hook that to a tree. If you get stuck on a trail, you can, of course, use the tow hook to pull you out of mud or anything. You know, that's basically how 4x4s work. And there you have it. One nice thing about the tow hook is it doesn't use it uses a stud type assembly to hold the hook and to attach to the spindle, which makes it a lot easier. You don't have to tie any knots or anything like that, which makes it a lot better. So that's where we're at. It's coming together quite nicely, no issues at all, and we'll move on to bag 3 and come on back and give you an update at that point. Thanks for coming along with me. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back after bag 3. Take care. Glad you're back. Okay, we're through bag 3 on the off-road mountain truck, set number 60447. 6+ set, 221 pieces. It's a Lego City set. This is coming together very, very nicely. This is a fun off-road vehicle. Looks good, it's going together well, and it's got a tow hook in the front. Really well laid out here. One more sticker left. As you see, we've used 4 of them. One more to go. Going on to bag 4. This is the last bag to complete the set. Here's the parts laid out here for bag 4. Over here we have the tires and wheels and the minifigures over there. Here's what we have coming together really nicely. It looks great on the off-road vehicle. Tow hook I showed you before, that's in place. We've added the front lights. The entire front end is pretty much complete now. You have the hood. There's a sticker on that hood, as you can see. The windshield, if you look inside, if I can get this turned around, interior's got some interesting detail. You can see the dashboard with gauges and the steering wheel and a grab bar way down in there. Up here we have the interior of the rear end, and here's the back end. Looking good. Looking real good. Coming together nicely. So there you have it. This is through bag 3. We have this last bag to go, and we'll have this beautiful off-road mountain truck completed, and it looks fantastic so far. So we'll be back. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention, this lever over here that was added opens the hood. Right here, as you push down, the hood opens, and you have the engine inside. Kind of hard to see the engine here, but it shows in there. Not super detailed, but it looks pretty good. So there you have it. Thanks so far for coming along. I really appreciate it on this build. It's a fun little build. This will be a great truck for somebody to play with, have fun with, and of course the reward of building it. And again, keep the cost down. That's the most important thing, is to keep that cost down and give anybody, but especially children, a nice chance to build something like this and have a good time playing with it when they're done, and the reward of building it. So thanks so much for coming along. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back after bag 4 and give you a final wrap up and review, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much. We'll be back. Hello, welcome back to the RP Price Lego Build and Review channel. Okay, here's the completed set. The off-road mountain truck, set number 60447, 6+ set, 221 pieces, and it runs $19.99. Very reasonable price for 221 pieces, and a very, very fun build and a very nice playable set. So here's what we ended up with. You have the minifigure here. There's your driver and your off-roader, and he's got off-road map and a camera for taking some nice scenic shots, and he came together very nicely and looks great. And here's your off-road vehicle. This is the off-road mountain truck. As you can see, you have a tow hook up front with a spindle to roll up the cable. It's got nice lighting on the front. Nice off-road tires. And you have some nice graphics from the stickers on the side and on the hood as you come around here. Nice windows in the back. And here's the back end. Exhaust pipe, rear lights, and you have a nice section up top. And as we come around, there you have this side. Now this right here, when you pull this down, opens the hood, and of course you have the engine in there. Not a whole lot of engine detail, but you can see what kind of simulates an engine. And so that is a nice feature to open the hood and see the engine. And you can see a better look at that tow hook right there. And with this, of course, you get little containers up top. And in these containers, you have food, you have a flashlight, you have a wrench to fix, you have a first aid kit. And then in this one, you have a water bottle, a banana, a flashlight, all the essentials you would need to go off-roading. And then the manual. The section here in the manual, which is in the rear, here's your parts list. And there's one page back here, right there. 221 pieces. Pretty easy build. It's age rated very well, I think. It's 6+. Although I think probably a 5-year-old, a little younger, could possibly build this without any issues, really. But a great set. A very playable set here, especially with the tow hook and the nice features. You got lighting up top. Real fun set. This is one I would really recommend. Again, another set here that you can purchase. Keep the cost down for cash-strapped families. And give your child or anybody, even as a gift, a nice set that's very playable and a fun build, and keep that cost down. It's really important these days. And this is a great example of that, and it just looks fantastic. It's a really nice looking little off-road vehicle. So consider this one. I think this would be a great choice and a good one to stay with. These containers go up top. You put the lids on and they fit up top. Now here's one issue with Lego that I did come across. These are supposed to be all brown bricks on top to make the roof. And unfortunately, Lego did not give all brown. There was a brick in there that was gray instead. I installed it, but we're going to get a replacement for that from Lego. One thing you should remember on any Lego set is pay very close attention to the parts as you build and as you unbag the bags, and make sure that the parts are correct, because they do this. I've built almost 200 sets total, actually more than that, but I've never had an issue. Well, I'm sorry, I did have one issue on a Star Wars set, one tiny little piece that I had to order from them that they shorted. Other than that, this is the kind of thing that can happen right there. So, just pay close attention to your parts, and if you come across a bad one, just get a hold of Lego and they'll replace it. So there you have it. There's the set, and it's a lot of fun, and I really recommend this set. It really would be very playable and a nice time for a child or anybody. I'm going to use this as a standalone model, or you can put this into a Lego city, especially if you have a scenic Lego city. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming along on this build. It was a fun one, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did building this nice little mountain vehicle. Thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and please comment. If you've got this vehicle, I'd love to hear from you. How was the build? How did it come along? And are you having fun with it? And what are you doing with it? I much appreciate that. I always answer comments, and I much appreciate them when you do comment. So thanks again, and we'll be back with the next build or review very shortly. Again, thanks, and have a great one.